So I have a pet peeve that every few years there is a urge by, I guess, Sony or someone to make more. And so we need a new Spider-Man. It's time for a new Spider-Man. So my question to you is that annoying to you? Because I felt like you were Spider-Man. It was great. The two of you were fantastic. We're done. Why do there need to be more every few years? Do you have that same thought, or do you recognize do you think this is just bigger than all of us?
Yeah, no, I'm afraid I can't co-sign that one with you. It's like Hamlet. Like, you can never get enough Hamlets or Macbeth. I think the world dictates that, and I think it is. I will vouch for the character for a second, in the sense that it's the only superhero where you don't see where he's covered head to toe. You don't see skin color. You don't see sexual orientation. You don't see any of those things. So everyone can project themselves into the suit, and I think that's why he's probably the most beloved superhero universally throughout every culture, throughout every race, and throughout
Superman.
Yeah, I think so. I really do think so. I think there's and there's also an ordinariness to Peter Parker that everyone can project themselves into.
There's a lot of chatter of the is he or isn't he when it comes to the next Spider-Man. So let me just ask you.
I didn't know what you were going to ask then. I was like, is he or isn't he what? Like, where's this going?
Well, where is it going?
After you tell me.
Okay, as you sip your water, let me ask you this. How would you feel about ever having your Spidey back on the big screen in some form?
Okay, so the problem with this question is that, like, it can be taken out of, like, you could take my answer out of context and you could just, like, make it into a thing. So, like, to be really clear, how would I feel, hypothetically, if my Spider-Man was put into the one that's about to come out? How would I feel, hypothetically, if? It is too big a question for me to answer. It really is. Like, it's too... Like, there are so many, because I would have to, like, know what the story was, and also, like, is it something, like, would I ever want to do that again? I'm not, it's too big a question to answer in, like, the end of a 5-minute interview. Like, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. All I can say is I'm super excited about Tom Holland being the character, and I love him as Spider-Man, and I'm excited to see what happens and what he does in this next one.